I don't have any rockets. I'm gonna go back to my base.
Yeah, I'm busy grocery shopping in the river.
I don't know how to feel about that. Hello everybody, my name is Christian Quick and welcome back to another video. So I did this whole thing with the Darret. I did the whole Darret. If you want to see it, I'm going to assume that Cal's making a video. So hopefully he makes a video, that way I don't say go watch Cal's video and he doesn't make a video. But if he does make a video, go check it out, check out his channel. You know, it's the Cal Green Knight. I've tried to look it up on YouTube sometimes it doesn't come up, so I'm pretty sure you'll find a way to find it. But what I'm going to be doing in this episode is finally constructing that raid farm that I've been looking for the longest time. One thing I did forget to craft that you just saw me do was the crafting of the 14 boats. That's to capture Vexes, but I'll probably explain that again when I get to it, so don't worry about it. First thing I need to do.
And back up.
What? No,
I'm gonna stand on the trapdoor for
that's
that.
wrong. Oh, now it's okay. First thing I need to do is make sure that the composter is on Y66, and this is going to be the center of the village.
And time.
Alright, so now that I had this villager sitting here for a while, I need to put him where the composter is, and then it'll be an official village.
Like, sorry if I'm not being very YouTube friendly right now.
Oh. No, you're fine. I mean, I'm recording, but to be fair, I'm always recording, so. 6 blocks on the left side, I'm gonna have to make this little bubble column tube, so, and it's gonna go to Y60.
Yeah, this season I decided to go videos.
I almost just killed myself.
Don't do that.
To fill the bubble column, you can take water on the top, but to make all the water source blocks, you can always do the kelp trick. So just fill the kelp all the way to the top, and then you have to go on the inside and break the kelp, and then you'll just be launched to the top.
Oh, I need a sign
Don't be
too.
dumb like me. Never take a
And a white
source
die.
block out of a bubble column. You will get stuck.
Okay, wait.
If you do end up getting stuck, you have to take the water above you, it took me a while to figure this out, and place it where your feet are. And then when you figure that out, you'll only go up 1 block. Remember, this thing goes up to level Y160, so I had to probably do this for 70 blocks, and I was stuck in here for a while. Because I have Respiration 3 and I'm taking it from my head part, there's a little airspace that comes out when I break the block and it starts to flow down, which gives me oxygen. So I'm not going to drown, but I'm definitely going to be here for a while. Following this tutorial can sometimes be a little difficult because the Logical Geek Boy is
Ooh, I'm a genius.
he's doing this tutorial in
found a way to get
creative
under
mode,
here.
and I'm doing it in survival. So when he starts asking you to build on a normal level, and then all of a sudden he says, let's start on a lower level, I can't click on the underside of a block, so I need to somehow get
Okay,
down there.
so
And these are just
what
like
text am I
some of the
missing here?
solutions I've done by just clicking on a block and then just
So
towering
besides the
over to it. I had to
crimson
do that
board
a few
cap.
times. And now I'm making another column all the way to y equals 188. I don't know why I decided to build this before making the bottom unspawnable, but I did.
There are so many mobs down there, I'm scared. There are so
I don't
many
know what you're talking
creepers.
about, but yes.
So, like, I'm at Y level 188, which is enough for everything on the floor to spawn. And
Uh-huh.
only that floor level is spawn because everything else is like mob proof, and it's like I'm supposed to make it mob proof completely, and I didn't do that. So there's just a bunch of mobs there, and it's absolutely terrifying. Alright, so it does line up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You basically just want to make sure this corner is lined up exactly on the same block as your composter. Now, it's not in his tutorial, but I put a torch above the water block because it keeps freezing, so it'll melt now that the torch is there, as you just kind of can see. I like how I was able to get that, but that's what the torch's purpose is there for. It's just to make sure that the ice doesn't freeze because we're at an extreme high elevation. The redstone in this is extremely easy. You just need to make sure that the repeaters go one way, then the other way, at full tick delay, and then comparators that go one way, and then the other way, and you don't have to do anything with that. You need to make sure that there's the redstone torch that goes into a block. That'll deactivate the block, or turn it on, and that'll power the redstone so that when there's that tripwire hook, when you hit it, it'll put a tick delay to stop and turn off the torch, and then it'll kind of flicker the trapdoors. Then you just gotta make sure you have the 3 on the other side with a special little overhang so the Ravengers can fit in there. And then you just need to make sure that you put a bunch of signs up, lava flowing. That part's really easy. I'm not really explaining the video too well, or at least the project that well. It's not my project, and, I don't want to explain it like it's mine. If you just want to see it, just look up Electrical Geek Boys Raid Farm. You'll find it.
I didn't have my elytra. Wait, no, I did. What do you mean? Otherwise, I couldn't have taken flight. Why didn't you move? It literally just let me straight hit the ground. Alright, it's time to get the 14 boats. I don't have my elytra on. Nope. Bro. I survived with 1 heart.
And I'll put this in a place he can't miss it.
That's gonna kill me. Oh, come on, why? And to think that I'm doing this for my safety. I have placed the 14 boats. He said this may be a little difficult in survival. Well, let me tell you. It like cost my life a few times.
Alright, so the first part, now that I know that it's basically built, it's done at this point, I just need to I need to like make the border and then just make it unspawn proofable. So like no other mobs can spawn on it. This way the raids can't go down there. Because in the tutorial he did this in an ocean. So I'm basically gonna make this a quote ocean.
Oh my goodness. Fine, I'll set up a beacon. Is it shoplifting to steal the employees?
I mean, yeah. It's been a while since Twitch channel's had a Romeo quote. God, I've been eating so much salmon lately. I'm going full grizzly bear here.
What'd you do?
I think Barry stole my horse again.
Oh yeah, Barry said he was gonna. He asked me if he wanted to buy it, and I was like, no, you can't buy it.
I am not letting anyone buy my horse.
Yeah, I told him that like
it's my horse.
But like yeah, I was like I can't buy. Yeah, or no, I can't sell something that isn't mine. Yeah, like I put it in as like a joke, kind of like that. He bit me. FindCal'sHorse.com.
Like, is everyone just like coveting my horse? Is that just the new in thing to do now?
No. No. No.
What happened?
There is a pillager patrol on the land right next to the villager, and they're all staring at me, but they're standing on the grass that I need to break.
I mean, you could just, set the pillager captain on fire with a flint and steel.
I don't have a flint and steel.
You could let the other pillagers shoot it.
That's a good idea.
This would be so evil.
Wow. They absolutely slaughtered him.
Yeah, there's a few reasons I don't really like this farm compared to the piglin one. I mean, yes, you can hold all the XP, but I don't know, just something about it. Like I have to swing multiple times compared to me just flicking it and then launching it, and then there's like the system's overflowing on this thing, and I don't even have to worry about the system on the other thing because it never overflows my inventory with just stuff. So overall, I'm not going to be using this. I'm still going to be using the piglin farm as long as it's working. So I've never made a mistake like this where what happened earlier was my inventory was full and I was going to take down my beacon. I broke a beacon and I broke one iron block and then I put my stuff away and it despawned after 5 minutes because I forgot about it. So basically what it looked like was I literally broke the beacon and would rather save a stack of dirt than the rare beacon. And so now I've lost a beacon forever because it passed at 5 minutes and despawned. But that just kind of, I don't know. I'm just dumb. I can't believe I lost a beacon to that. But at least there is now a shop for nether stars. I think it's 1 diamond for, or no, it's 3 diamonds for 1 nether star. So I got tons of diamonds right now, and I just set up another shop. But you'll see that at the end of the video. There are a few holes at the bottom of certain things, so what I had to do was I just used all that dirt that I basically collected up and I just kind of filled in the holes. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, it's pretty dark, but I'm just filling in all the cave holes that I found, and this took a while. So there's some loops and cave system stuff, but I got it. Now that the bottom layer is taken out, all the holes are filled in, all I have to do is take a bucket and start using the water and fill in the entire area with water source blocks. That soul sand block got in the way for a little bit, but once I just kind of filled in that little bit past, I was able to watch the rest of the water stream, and it looked pretty cool. Hmm, very satisfying. Sorry I was quiet. I was just so mesmerized, you know. But now we can fly up and get a good top view. It's water, and it's kind of ugly because you can see like the bottom of it. I'm going to try and put some slabs under there, but right now I'm just trying to see if the farm works and everything. And I don't want this guy here, so gotta go. I do live in a spruce forest, so finding a patrol really isn't that hard, but this is the first test of actually seeing if everything's working. Um, the only thing I would have to be watching for is the 4 edges, because if they spawn on any of the edges, then that means it's not out far enough. And I heard it on the left side, and they're there, so that needs to be pushed back probably about 5 blocks, and then we can try and see if the other sides are okay. Once I was able to find that last guy, I was able to push him in the water, and then I just need to fill this area with water. As you can see, the water in the back is filled, and then I just have to use my epic sniping skills to kill that last guy, and the next raid will start. When the raid starts, I just have to listen to the horn, and then tell what direction it came from. This time it sounded like it was from south, and because I'm just waiting for it to sound like it's up my Zen, but it's not. For whatever reason out here, when they're not in the actual like village part, like they won't actually hurt you. They have like no AI, they just kind of stare at you. So slaughtering them won't be an issue. Just remember to save the last guy, fill it with water, and then test it again. If all the spots are done correctly, it should sound like this. Followed by the raid victory. Alright, so this is the first, or technically the second test, but the first thing after all the fixes. So the raid starts, I listen for the horn, it does sound like it's at my Zen, and you'll notice it instantly says raid victory. and I'm at enough of a height where they won't recognize that they're like my feet are like in the village, but my head isn't. So when it does that, I can still get the bad omen because I'm not in the village. But then when I drop down the chute, I'll then be in the village and going back up in the water, I can kill these guys in a cycle. I ran this test just a few times to make sure that everything went great, and everything did. The chest is full of amazing stuff, but what's most important is that I am trying to get the just simply the two advancements, Hero of the Village and Bat Omen, and I get exactly that. So now I am one step closer to how did we get here. I've never personally needed any of these materials, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a free farm. I'm still going to absolutely sell the stuff I'm getting because even though I don't need it, other people may just want it. So I think that's going to wrap up this video for today. I got the raid farm working. It's great, but I think that's, yeah, that's a wrap. I have a new shop, kind of, technically. I put it right next to Vapor's Nether Star, and, but thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado,